And welcome back. This is Prep Recruiting Insider, PRI. We're here at Cello's in Metairie. And once again, we thank you for starting your sports evening with us. I'm the head coach of PRI, Rick Gailey, along with the insider, the Mr. Inside to our Mr. Outside. That's Renee Nato. And we're joined by two outstanding St. James Wildcat athletes. To your right is linebacker Camrin Groves, and to your left is another linebacker, Eltonary Oubre. Thank you, gentlemen, for being here with us.
Honored. It's a pleasure.
Well, guys, I'm going to start. Camrin, I'm going to start with you, and they call you Chunky. We'll get into that a little bit later. But anyway, you have good grades. Both of you have good grades, and you have an opportunity to maybe look at Citadel as an option. What are you looking for in a school? What would be the light to come on for you that this is the place I want to be? What is it? What characteristic in a school?
I think I want to run the 3-4 defense that we run.
Okay.
So basically, that's what I want to run when I go to college.
And academics is important too, I'm sure.
Yeah. I want to go into engineering, chemical engineering.
Okay. Eltonary, same with you. Academics is very important to you. You have really good grades. What would be the telltale sign that this is a school I want to be? You want to play football, but is academics important? What would be the ingredient for you?
Academics is something that my dad told me is one of the most important things. If you don't make the grades, you can't go to the school. But I just love the 3-4 defense also. It gives you a chance to, show up in gaps that you're not technically in at the moment.
And I had a chance to coach a couple of people close to both of you. Camrin, your brother, Shane, who was a running back with us, and Eltonary, your dad, who was an outside linebacker as well with us. Camrin, first of all, coming from you, did Shane ever tell you how good he was? And what did he tell you when you first entered high school and you were going to play football at St. James? What did he tell you to expect?
Well, first he told me, he said, stay on your grades, man, all the time. And he told me, he said, you're going to have a chance to play real early. Because how my size was, I always been this size in high school. So that's basically what he told me.
Yeah. I've had the same thing. What did your dad, who's a counselor at the school right now, and was not only played on teams that I coached, but also coached on staff with me. So got to know him real well. Tell me what he told you to expect when you entered St. James.
He just told me to expect to put in work. You can't get nothing without working for it, and that applies to the classroom and on the field.
Eltonary, you guys are in a really tough part of the schedule right now with a big game coming against De La Salle. Had a big game last week. How did going to the Superdome last year help build this team and make it to what it is now?
I mean, it was something we never experienced before. It was a great experience to have. It kind of helped us with the big atmospheres. It kind of helped us see how you got to prepare for those games and see the type of way you have to play. It's a certain way you have to approach those games towards preparing to be ready for it.
And Camrin, same question. How did that experience last year at the Dome help you be a better player and help this team be a better defense?
Well, it was great. It was a great experience. Preparation, first of all, that was the main key of that game. And it had some downfalls that we lost, but we eventually got over it. And this year we plan on a repeat.
And y'all are getting ready to start continue really a kind of a round robin with the three best teams in the district. An exciting game last week against Lutcher. You came up short in that. Talk about, Camrin, you first, how long it's taken you to bounce back from Lutcher last week and your preparation this week getting ready for De La Salle.
It took me till probably Sunday night to bounce back because I was mad all evening. I didn't talk to anybody. I didn't talk to anybody since Saturday evening. I'm at Sunday evening. And this week we basically preparing for another big team we playing against in our district, and then 380 #1. And we just want to show people that we're not no push-arounds.
And De La Salle did a number on St. James last year, so that's certainly going to be some influence there in your preparation this week. What are you going to have to do, Eltonary, to be ready for the Cavaliers this time?
Stay focused. Just have to stay focused and lock in that practice.
Eltonary, I'll start with you. Tradition is so big at St. James. Your relatives played there and wore that uniform, and the support is unbelievable. When you go on the road, you know that the crowd is behind you. How important is that to you? What does that mean that when it drives you like that?
That's extremely important to know that no matter where you go or where you are, that your fans and your family will always have your back. They're there day in and day out, every night, every game, just there to cheer you on, to give you support, win or lose.
And Camrin, when you strap that uniform on, it means something, and people remind you that. Why, you like that pressure, don't you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Why does that mean something to you to put on that St. James uniform?
Because how important it is unbelievable. Because either we win or lose, they're still going to be behind us, 100%.
I could tell you that St. James fans do not travel, they invade. You know, they will show up everywhere. And they better not have wooden bleachers because they're about ready to have a pig roast with that. Talk about Camrin. As a younger person, did you have somebody in professional football or any other sport or endeavor that you looked up to as an example?
Yes, Ray Lewis. Ray Lewis always been motivation to me. I watch when his motivational speeches before all my games. I watch it all the time.
He can really compete, can't he? He brings
yeah.
it. He brings it all the time. And the same thing with you, Eltonary, either a player or a team that you followed when you were younger.
I would have to go with Chunky and say Ray Lewis. I just loved the way he dominated every time. You couldn't stop him, and he was a great motivational speaker. Always got his team up.
That's right. Were you two fans not only of Ray Lewis? What about the Baltimore Ravens? Did you like them, or you just like Ray Lewis?
I just like Ray.
That is exactly right. Two fine young men. Thank you for being here with us today, fellas. And make sure you look right in your camera, right over there. See that red light? Don't put your game face on. Put your happy
Smiley
face on. There you go. Look at it. Camrin Groves and Eltonary Oubre, two famous last names in the River Parish and at St. James. We appreciate them being here today, and that is why St. James is going to be a playoff contender. We are here at Cellos in Metairie. This is Prep Recruiting Inside of PRI. We'll be back with more right after this.